Hey, my friends. So I'm back here at Otsiningo Park, part of the Broome County Park System. I'm here at the annual Scarecrow Contest. So let's take a look around. So if you didn't see the video last year, what we have here is a number of displays, all from different groups and organizations. And so we're going to take a look around and see which one we like the best. So some of these are different companies in the area, also service organizations. Here we have Cub Scout Pack 100. I kind of like that. We got the little fire going there in the front, little Cub Scouts. Oh, this one's a challenge. It's got some questions here. We may have to look these up then. So this is from the Broome County Health Department. Talking a little bit about tobacco and the impact of it. And I totally get that. I know the cigarette butts I have to pick up at some of the preserves is kind of annoying. SUNY Broome. So there are little bees going there, little guy, like a beekeeper. That's cute. That's worth listening there. Who doesn't like a bear? So this is the Girl Scouts of Naipen. So the grizzly bear is their mascot this year. Having tons of fun. That's a cute one, a clever one, using the hay bales. And then the Broome County Democratic Committee, I think pretty patriotic there. Some nice use of pumpkins. Spirit of 76. We'll have to talk about some of these. So Robert Harper, Nathaniel Cole, and the Mercer Rose were all people that ended up here locally in this area, all tied back to the Revolutionary War. So that's clear. I'm kind of liking that. Ooh, M&M's. So this is the Achieve Day organization. We're all a bit nutty, yep. Ain't that the truth? Binghamton University Speech and Hearing Clinic. That's nice, got little Binghamton uniforms on, or jerseys. Oh, M&A Dog Train. I remember this one last year. They had little skeleton dogs. St. Francis of Assisi Creation Group. Very fall-like. So I have it on good authority, when this started, the Scarecrow Contest was more about just fall. It wasn't meant to be a Halloween thing necessarily. This one's clever. Tick Buster. Not sure what that. Southern Tier Lime Support. Oh, I guess those are ticks that he has on leashes. Prime Care Cares. People supporting one another. Very colorful. I like that. Together for Youth, Foster Parents. They had a really cool display last year too, if I recall. So we have the Elmcrest Children's Center. I'm not familiar with them. I'll have to look that up. But again, like the building blocks there of love, team, goals, respect, empower, community, support, and future hope. Very nice. CMP. Now they went with the little smaller scarecrows there. All cute and smiley. The Susquehanna Kennel Club. So we got little dog scarecrows up there. That's cute. Achieveopoly. Oh, that's clever. So we got the little Monopoly guy there and a Monopoly board. This is from Achieve. This is clever. Let's see what the board looks like. The board has all sorts of good service things on there. Meals on Wheels. Number 20. I wonder how many we have here. There's a pretty long line. I believe the first year, my friend Anna said, who helped start it, said I think there were only single-digit displays. So this is great. Achieve Respite in Triple Cities. Make Space. Now, this is much more involved. We got some SpongeBob and other stuff in here. I don't really know SpongeBob, so I don't know how accurate all that is, but that's pretty clever. And then over here we have the Binghamton Garden Club with the gardener deep in there. A little with a pumpkin, I guess, little plumber butt crack there. And here we have the Southern Tier Cancer Services Program. So that's pretty important. Now I don't have a cameraman here, otherwise I could put my Smurf face in there. This is the Valley Ridge CIT, and it's called Smurfing. And then we have the Junior League of Binghamton. Again, with a backdrop here. They opted for the cardboard, but then we have all these fall things in here. We got some apples and pumpkins. 25 is the Greater Binghamton Health Center. And this is kind of cool. So we got the pumpkins down here, hope, resilience, recovery. And fall is nature's way of reminding us change can be messy and beautiful. And then different leaves with different messages on there. That's kind of cool. Part of the Office of Mental Health from Greater Binghamton. Then here we have Smith. So I assume that's a family. The American Scarecrow. I'm going to guess that's a cat there? I don't know. But up on the Scarecrow, we have both a squirrel and a crow. And a bear there, I guess. Little rabbit. So that's clever. I kind of like that. Then on 27 here, whose name tag came off, is the Meadow Suite Montecero. And so I guess it's school mom out there teaching kids. That's kind of cool. And here we have the Broome County Traffic and Safety, UHS Injury Prevention. Another SUNY Broome entry here. This is Chef Stinger. So they're the Hornets, I believe, is their mascot, and so hence the bee or hornets theme here. And I'm kind of liking Chef Stinger. Broome County Department of Personnel. So I think it's kind of cool. You get a sense of some of the different departments within the county. So we have a little nurse. And oh, what do we have over here? So this guy, I don't think you're supposed to be eating that, buddy. But you don't really care. Whose display are you messing up? News 34. Well, that's a little squirrely. 32 is the Banshee Brigade. Not really sure what's that tied to, but Hefty sip there. Somebody surfing. Century 21 of the Northeast Realtors. I'm not sure that sign's supposed to be blown over there, but it's been windy here lately. That's a cute display. The Straw Shapers. Again, I don't know that group, but the Prince of Stalkness is kind of clever. Compassionate Care of Central New York. And now up to 36, the greater opportunities for Broome and Shenango. Shenango being one of the other counties here. Oh my, this is an involved one. So this is the Broome County Peace Action. Oh, it's this one here. So I don't know if this is a Grinch or a Santa. Oh, it's Z's Zombie Christmas. So if the zombies took over Christmas, this is what we'd be facing, I guess. Kind of clever there. 41 is a crow. That's kind of scary. This is from Achieve Envisions Day, Broome County's first forest school. A little sign is missing here on this one, but that's cute. I assume that's number 42. 43 is the Broome Day Services. Broome Day Services. Okay, so you got the little Crayola crayons. I'm not sure what their heads are made of. Those, I think part of them are gourds, but part of them have been eaten by Mr. Squirrel. Journey through Psychological Services. So that's what I'm going to guess that this is really that. Where we have the psychologist here and the psychiatrist and the patient laying there on the couch. Friends of Elisa Spencer. This is one of the exhibits from last year, or a group that did an exhibit last year that I really liked. So this is the FAHS construction group. So they are doing some construction here. I think somebody's hard hat got blown off. The Cornell Cooperative Extension. So yeah, I've mentioned like lunch with Tom and a lot of other things that they do, different walks. They're very active here in this area, and nice little display here. And this is a family one, the Duranus. Apologies if I'm saying that wrong. FW Web Company here in Binghamton. And Crane. I don't know what group this is, but little zombie rabbits and chickens, I guess, and a squirrel there up on the shoulder. Helping Celebrate Ability, so HAA, another service organization in the group. And this is clever. So we got some Buzz Light there, Captain America. I don't know if that's a Ninja Turtle. So WBNG, again, last year they had a pretty extensive one. This year they're back with a platform, which a little decking. It's kind of nice. To represent the TV, and then displays around it. So this is in reference to some of their weather reports come from their weather deck. And here we have the Cantazero Children's Home. That's pretty nice. You know, we got straw bells. We lost a little bit of sign here, but this is the Vestal Mom Company. Mom with coffee. That's appropriate. Keeping things going. Elf on the Pumpkin Spice Shelf. All right. I was wondering if we'd get any pumpkin spice mixed in here. So this is from Coney. I don't know if that's a family or a company. We'll have to look that up later on. But pretty neat. Very elf-like looking there as a scarecrow. And then the little Christmas tree. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about... we're not even past Halloween and we're mixing in Christmas here. Ace Middle School of BOCES. So I believe that's a cat in a hat there. And then this one, the McVal Chef Motley. I do like kind of the simple with the cat in the hat. Just a simple one scarecrow, well stuffed. I see a little bit of hay sticking out there, so we get points for that. FMK Sansei Kushner. So one of the martial arts groups around here. That's very cute. You got the flowers mixed in there. Again, some more pumpkins that the native squirrels here seem to like a lot. Then we have the Broome County Lead Poisoning Prevention Program. So they opted for the smaller scarecrows, but I think it turned out pretty nice there. We have a military themed here one, and this is from, assume that's post ANY, American Legion. The Girl Scout Service Unit, and then Endicott and Enwell. Sunrise Wellness Center, Potato Head, all right. I'm liking that. And here we have the Southern Tier Independent Center. So another service organization. They did quite a bit here. So, oh, I get it now. Silly Bittner. So the three pigs, and that must be the wolf on top. And so that's the brick house where the wolf could not get in. And so the house made of straw is blown down. The house made of sticks in the back there is knocked over. So 64 is kind of cool. We're liking that one now that I understand it. Main Anvil Cub Scout Pack 209. So we got some first aid stuff going on there. Well done. Pumpkin head. Decorated, painted in there. Tough competition this year. I've narrowed it down to 5. And so the 5 that were my favorites were the 3 little pigs from the Southern Tier Independence Center, the potato heads from Sunrise Wellness Center, the Heroes Work Here from HCA, Chef Stinger from SUNY Broome, and the Grizzly Bear from the Girl Scouts of Naipen. All great exhibits. Everybody here who did something, congratulations to being part of this. But my vote is going to be for, even though it took me a little while to catch on that there was the 3 little pigs, I thought that was clever, well done, and tied into that. So I'm going to vote for them now.